about the setback. It's about the get back. You already know. Woo! I appreciate everybody that watches the channel. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. I really appreciate y'all. And we're going to talk about today about the entertainers influencing you guys to make you think that they're really, really street. And when it comes down to the business, you better understand they're gonna sue instantly. So Drake is suing Universal Music Group and the labels connected to Kendrick Lamar. And he's suing them because they paid to push that music the way it's been pushed. Everybody listening to They Not Like Us, that was pushed so hard so that you can listen to it every day. The song was alright, but it wasn't how they pushed it. Drake seen that they pushed this thing through the machine, and he feels that they cheated. They cheated to get all the exposure that they got. We don't understand this part though, right? I'm gonna tell you, we don't understand that. They cheated to get the music out there, and they got everybody listening and liking this song because the machine got behind it. Drake didn't feel that. His label didn't feel that. You gotta understand, these people that are at the high level, they got multiple different machines behind them. And when you start messing with their money, they gonna sue. That's why you have to understand these dudes at the top level, when they creating and talking that gangster talk, they really don't want to be involved in it because the money is business and the labels are dealing straight business. So they're gonna sue you if you messing with their business. And we gotta know that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, Celine. My baby. Yeah, the labels are gonna sue you if you mess with their business. And the thing is, they're not as street as they pretend to be. And we have to understand that. We all know that Drake makes good music. Drake delivers a good sound, good music. But he's not street. He's not gangster. And a lot of these dudes bring all the gang members and gangsters around them so they can reveal this image to the people as if they're really a gangster. And most people take it in and think that these people are street when they're really not street. And when it comes down to the business, they're gonna sue. You see how all the people that talk heavy, when it comes down to the business, they'll sue. No problem. Because that's a part of the game. And we don't understand that down at this level. We really think that it's about to be a war over there. Even with Kendrick and Lil Wayne, it's business. People really think that it's about to be a war. The people that's going to be at war are the people that don't have anything. Not the people that have stuff. It's influencing the people that don't have nothing to go ahead and destruct. The people that got something, they gonna sue. They gonna take it to the courtroom. And we gotta understand that. Drake's not a gangster. Far from a gangster. You understand what I'm saying? And you think Drake is a gangster because he got these people around him that are gang members. They're not gangsters, man. Lawsuits will come out quick in that field, man. All these guys portray the image as if they're really willing to crash out. But we see Drake didn't get his way in this situation. They promoted Kendrick's album so hard that everybody is listening to it and saying that the album is fire just because. But they see that this got promoted by a machine. Now they're classifying it. Their lawyers are classifying it as this is a RICO act. This was a RICO act. They use certain things to generate money. This is a RICO act. They conspired to do something illegal to get money, and it turned it into a RICO act, man. I want y'all to pay attention to that, man. I really want y'all to pay attention to that. This is the game. This is the game. This is the game. When they do that, right, they understand by me putting the machine behind it, we can make sure everybody gets the message. And that's what they did with Kendrick Lamar's album. And Drake's team went and sued him because they knew they did it. It was illegal to do it. Are we paying attention to that? We need to pay attention to that. The game. These dudes is not the gangsters that they portray and act to be. People supporting them thinking that they're street. They're musicians, man. And the people that are up on the levels with them are going to sue you if you mess with their money. And that's real rap. We got to be honest with that. Drake is upset because they push Kendrick's music over his music when he's been used to being the one to get his music pushed. Are y'all paying attention to that? Drake has been the one where the machines have been pushing his music so hard, he never felt this side where they went against him and push somebody else. Everybody is supporting and happy when they're the ones getting the cheat code. When the cheat code is going against them, they don't like it. We got to pay attention to that, right? We wouldn't expect Drake to go sue him because they push their music, but Drake buzz is going down, right? His streams ain't the same. The people that's eating off Drake is not eating the same every day. So this is what they're gonna go to. When y'all think that these people is really street when they get on the track talking crazy, and that's 100, you hear me? It's crazy, nasty work. But it's the game though. Drake was used to so much of his music being pushed over top of everybody. And now they're not pushing his music and they pushing Kendrick's music. The label ain't eating the same. The label is not eating the same, so you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go to the legal tactic. And this is what we gotta understand when the beef is going on. When somebody's trying to get you to crash out, you gotta go to the legal tactic. Because they're gonna go to the legal tactic once you react. Pay attention to the game, man. They're not street. It's business. And when somebody is so big, they got multiple machines behind them. And those machines start taking losses, they're gonna go the legal way. That's all they know. Legal, business. But we looking out here at how they're presenting the work to us, and we're influenced by what they're presenting to us. That's not what's going on over there. We looking at how they present these things to us, but that's not what's going on over there. You said, boom, there it is. You said it. All the people fall for the BS, music industry propaganda. Every time, all the people fall for the music industry propaganda BS. They do it every time. These dudes are straight puppets, man. They're puppets. They influence us on what they're told to influence us, but they're dealing business in the background. That's all it is. All the stuff that we've been influenced to go out and buy and go out and pop a pill and all that, they back there doing business while we crash. And we looking at like they street. There's not no street guys over there. The people around them might be street, yeah. But those are the crash dummies. And we have to understand that. Any street dude around the celebrity is the crash dummy. Straight up. So if something needs to go down, they put them in the way of the fire and then they leave them for dead. You see it. You see how Diddy did Sean. It's the game, man. Street dudes are the crash dummies. They're not the success of the story. And now Drake is suing his label, and people are suing Kendrick because they promoted the work the same way he promotes the work. It's the same exact way. Kendrick people promoted the music the same way they've been doing Drake. But it was Kendrick's turn for them to push it. That's why I'm telling you, it's all designed and set up to push who they want to push. They wanted to push Kendrick's music over Drake's. They wanted that controversy. It's just Drake couldn't stand it. Drake couldn't stomach it because he's so used to being number one. When you're used to being number one at something, it don't feel good being number 2, 3, 4, 5. And Drake is used to being the number uno, the guy that they're pushing the work. Everybody's coming to for a feature. Everybody wants to get on his album. But now they're ignoring him and they're not paying that attention to him. Drake is upset. He's feeling some type of way about this because the people are not showing him that love that he's used to getting. Now they're putting the energy into Kendrick. Pay attention to the game, man. It's no love in the game. He thought people loved him and people supported him because of his music. No, it was business. You had a certain look. You delivered a certain way. All right, cool. We're going to put you in front of the people. But now it's somebody else's turn to get that light. It's somebody else's time. And what we see, Drake got upset. His team is upset. They're not making that first mainstream money. They're getting the back end stuff. Kendrick is getting all the focus. He's getting the buzz because they're pushing it. The machine got behind Kendrick, pushed it so hard, and it has everybody loving the set, loving the album, loving the song. That's what they do when they get behind you with the machine, man. We see it. We see the dudes that get up there and they at the top hold it, and then when they go against whoever's supporting them, they fall. That's because these people are making more money than the artists. Pay attention to that. The labels make way more money than the artists. So of course, if my money is being messed up, I'm going for a lawsuit. Y'all gotta pay attention to the game, man. It's a big game. The industry is rigged. It is not whereas though you just come in talent and you get to the bag. It's rigged. Whoever's gonna make the industry the money, that's who they're gonna put in front of you. If you are influenced at that time, they're gonna put you in front of everybody. And that's what they're doing to Kendrick right now. They see he's the big influence, so they're pushing his music in front of everybody, telling everybody they're gonna put him on the Super Bowl, putting him at big stages where everybody is gonna constantly think about him, and they're gonna push him to the front. They're not saying anything about Drake. All they're saying is Drake laws. Drake this. They're putting Drake down now. Drake is in a depression mode right now. He's depressed. Even though he has all the money in the world. But being as though that they pushed him out of the #1 spot, which he's been holding for so long, he can't stomach it. Now he's going to redirect everybody's focus. And I'm going to tell you, this is what the industry and these labels do. They're going to redirect everybody's focus to the lawsuit now. Pay attention. Now everybody's going to talk about the lawsuit so that they can try to get him back on Drake's side. They build you up to tear you down. Yes, they do. He said, no offense. not a Drake fan. I like Kendrick's songs. I think Kendrick's songs are better. I really disagree. I really disagree, man. Kendrick is okay, but Kendrick is not that hot to me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, I understand, you know, some people you might be from the West Coast and you like the West Coast, but Kendrick isn't that hot to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not going to put Kendrick on in my car. Not Like Us was a decent song and it went all over the place, but I'm not putting that song on. I'm not looking for that. They Not Like Us. So I can disagree with that, but I understand, you know. I will put some Drake songs on. I ain't gonna lie. Drake got some fire songs that I would love to put on with me by myself, with a girl in the car, different type of things. I'm not getting Kendrick in the music and picking a girl up. I'm not doing that. Not putting Kendrick in and pick the girl up. So I can't say Kendrick music is better than Drake at all. But we are going to say that they're pushing Kendrick's music. And we have to be real. We hear these, just like Sexy Red, any of these people that they want to push, they push it, and the people, the labels pay to push it so that they can get the volume. That's the game. That's the game. Drake had his time. It's over for him. And I feel you. That's what it is. And the artists don't understand that. That's what the artists don't understand. You get a certain amount of time, yes, but they tell you when the plug gets pulled. Not you. You don't come up with the idea like, yo, I'm done with this. They tell you when the plug is pulled. Yeah. You said, right from the artist standpoint, Drake does produce quality music. I'll give him that, and that's no cap. Definitely. Drake produces quality music. Something that I can pick a girl up with, listen to it, groove, something that I can ride by myself with, groove, have a good time. He does make quality music. I can't do that with Kendrick's music. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not putting Kendrick in the album and pick a girl up. There's no way I would do that. Nobody's wanting to listen to that like that. You know, you might got some hood girls that want to hear They Not Like Us, but it's like, come on, man. We have to be real. And we got to pay attention to how the industry is designed to manipulate us, man. We looking at this Drake album as if, oh, it's the best album, but it's a lot of albums that's been better than Kendrick's, and they comparing Kendrick to Weezy. It's like, come on. They want Kendrick to be so much hyped up right now. They comparing him to old vets. Like, come on, man. Kendrick is okay, but I'm not putting him at that level. And we see right now they're pushing his music, man. Got so many people like the followers. People like follow the leader. Soon as the music industry tells us who the leader is, everybody wants to follow. And I'm not like that. You understand what I'm saying? I like what I like, and I'm not changing what I like because the music industry starts telling us who's hot right now. Nah, they telling us who's hot right now because it's lying in somebody's pocket. And we gotta understand that. They're telling us who is hot at this current time because it's lying in somebody's pocket. Let's be real. They're not gonna say Kendrick is hot, even if he's hot, because there's people that, and we have to be honest, that's way hotter than Kendrick that are not on. But they haven't signed those deals to line somebody else's pocket. And we have to be real as a team right here. There's people that are way better than Kendrick. Fire, underground. But they're not where Kendrick at because they didn't sign that deal to line other people's pocket. When you sign the deal to line somebody else's pocket and you have a little buzz, you're gonna blow. But when they're finished with you, then that's when everybody want to talk about how the industry did this, how the industry did that. You see all the artists talk about how messed up the industry is when the industry execs cut them off. And let's be real. You said Kenny, alright, but he's nowhere near KRS-One, Nas, or Jay, just on some names. And you're right about that. You are right about that. But it's the wave now, and the wave is making him bigger than he really is because the younger generation is saying this is what he is. When all actuality, He's not that hot. He's okay. Yes, he makes good music sometimes, but he's not at that level where as though I want to go put him on and say, yo, I'm ready to put some Kendrick on. And that's my personal opinion, man. People don't understand that the machines control their every move. They control their every single move, man. Every move. The machines. It ain't about your talent. It's not about your talent in the music industry. It's only about the machine. If the machine is going to benefit off you, yes, you are going to get pushed to the max. But if the machine's not benefiting off you, why would they push you? The radio has to hear you, and the radio hears you because of the machine. We hear Kendrick every single day because of the machine. That's why we haven't been hearing Drake. You hear me? And Drake has money to go pay for the radio to hear it, right? But the machines don't want to hear Drake right now. They want to hear Kendrick. Are y'all paying attention to that? The machines want to hear Kendrick. They don't want to hear Drake. So we're not hearing Drake on the radio. The only people we hear on the radio is the machines. You have to understand that you have to pay the radio for your music. Your music does not go on the radio because it's good. You have to pay them people. That's a business. And that's what we don't understand. You don't understand it till you get older. When you hear something on the radio that come out, you think that it got on the radio because it's fire. No, it got on the radio because a machine got behind it and put it on the radio so that you can like it. Let's be real. The machine puts it on the radio so that you can like it every time. And you think that it got on the radio because it was a good song. You really think Sexy Red songs are on the radio because they're good? No, it's because a machine is making money off Sexy. That's why they're on the radio, because everybody know these songs are not good, but a machine is making the money. So we have to understand that the machine runs the game. The people don't run the game. The machine runs the game. They make the decision if your music is going to go. Not you. Not you thinking, yo, I made a hit song. I made a hot song. No, that's not going to get you on the radio. It takes the machine to say, they need to be on the radio. This is going to make me money. Here, take this. This is how it works. And that's how it works every single time. These people that you hear on the radio didn't get on the radio because the song that they put out was fire. No. They made you like the song. And I need y'all to pay attention to that. When they put the song on the radio 20 times a day and they keep spinning it, they're making you like the song. It's influential. You keep hearing that same beat over and over, over and over. It makes you like the song. It doesn't mean that the song is hot. It's some songs that I done got in there and start doing this to it. Like, I don't even like this damn song. But they keep playing it over and over and over and over. It's the manipulation game, man. I really want y'all to pay attention to that. These artists that y'all see on the radio, here on the radio, they didn't just make it because their song is hot, man. Understand that. The labels are robbing these artists blind. Yes, they're robbing them blind. These guys are getting pennies while the labels are getting dollars. And they don't even understand it. But, you know, people coming from nothing want to be something so bad, they're willing to take the risk. And these artists know, if you don't sign to these major labels, you're not going to really get the money. Unless you create your own following that is just like, they won't leave you. But most of these dudes, right? They get on these labels, and when the label is done with them, it really shocks them. It's surprising. They think the label is really, really for them. No, you making this label money. It's a business deal. Once you stop making money for me, I'm done with you. I don't need you. And you got to understand that, man. I had to learn that myself. I really thought when somebody got on the radio that it was a hit that they put together and it was fire. I thought that people got on the radio because the radio wanted to put them on the radio. It's not like that. You don't get on the radio like that. You have to be paid. They have to be paid to put you on that radio. They pay. Ain't no, yo, you made a good song and we gonna spin it for you. All those spins is calculated. I don't know exactly how much it is for a certain amount of spins, which I will find out one day. But listen, they paying for them spins, man. Straight up. You said, nah, they losing they wheel shelf and artists faster than your head can spin. They get the artists out of there. When they done with you, it's over. And we got to be real. When they done with you, it's over. They don't care what's going on, what you behind with, how your life is going. It's over. That's the game. And I think we really need to understand that. When you hear that music on the radio, just know it was paid to be on the radio. And you started liking it because they paid for you to start liking that music. That's what happened. You didn't start liking the music because it was fire. Some of it, now I'm going to say that, some of it is fire. But a lot of it is paid and pushed on us to make us like it. It's like, damn, now I like this song. How did I like this song and I didn't like it at all when I first heard it? Because you pushed it in my head so much, you made me like it. It's the game, man. We got to pay attention to that, man. It's the game. Stop thinking that these people just got that kind of talent where they put themselves in that position, right? Nah, it's somebody else because they making money off of them, man. We got to understand that, man. Pay attention to the game. For real. I appreciate you sharing the knowledge with others because most don't understand what's really going on. And that's real rap, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and that like button, man. A lot of people don't understand what's going on in the industry. They really think that these people are talented and they get there. No, they're paid. It's paid, and they only make pennies on it. And it takes them a long time to get off on their own. They're slaves for a long time. And then they eventually get off on their own, but some of them fold and fail because they're so much in debt to the labels that they was getting pennies. Just because they buy you a Rolex and a chain and put you on the lease car don't mean that you that. You have to understand that. They buy you a Rolex chain, put you in a lease car, and then you think that these guys is really it. But they got to be out there doing these shows and pumping, and don't let these people be signed to a label like through another label. You know, like the artists that are signed to CMG going to another label. If you think about how much they got, like like Moneybagg Yo, how much he got going on, I feel that he's doing his thing, right? And I feel that he's getting to a bag. But imagine how much the label is getting off his bag when he's only getting pennies. Pay attention to that. Moneybagg Yo doing his thing. Glorilla doing their thing. Like them both. But they're signed through a label to another label. Everybody has to eat. And you better know the big label that's over top of Gotti is getting that bag. Gotti's getting that bag. But Glorilla, Moneybagg Yo, they just getting crumbs out the bag. He said, to be honest, I've heard trash on the radio like how they get airplay. And that's how they get the airplay. Did advance money they own you when you sign? Yes. When they give you that advance money, that $1 million, that's all you get. And your show money, and then they might get a piece of your show money. So if you get the $1 million and all you doing is getting a little show money and they breaking down, that shit going down. And they're making millions. And they don't care what happened to you. They don't care if you fail. They don't care if you fold. Why would they? Because they made all the money they can make off you. It's over for you. Once they make all the money they can make off you, why would they want to deal with you any longer? They just not done with Drake. That's the thing. They trying to revive Drake before they send Drake to the ground. You understand that? They're trying to revive Drake. That's all. So by them putting this lawsuit out there, they trying to slow Kendrick Lamar down because the machines then got behind him heavy. All these different groups then got behind him because they all getting money. They all family. They sticking together in them groups. So they all behind him, pushing this music, pushing it hard. so that Drake can suffer. He pissed somebody off. You know that's how it go. He got cocky to somebody. Soon as they get cocky to somebody, they do the same thing to him every single time, man. For real. But I want y'all to make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, man. Let people know what's going on in the industry, man. And I'm about to go in the gym and get swole. You hear me? I appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. I appreciate everybody that subscribes, man. You said that's why Jadakiss and Styles P came at Diddy, because he tried to play them and they wasn't going for it. Of course. That's exactly why Jada, Styles, and Kiss came at Diddy. They wasn't going for it, man. It's the game. But they didn't understand, just like most people coming in the industry don't. They don't understand when you sign them deals, you getting pennies. You're not getting them that money that they getting. And it's so crazy. But they do that because of the risk they take on all the people. So it's like, it's no love. It's no love in business, man. But make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Share this video so people can see what's going on in the industry, man. I'm going in the gym to get swole. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.